In a world heavily reliant on technology and convenience, ATMs and ITMs have become an essential part of our lives. Designed for ease and efficiency, they also present a significant risk: the threat of ATM theft.
They did a number, didn't they? Jeez.
These were not small thefts.
ATMs are vulnerable targets for thieves due to their relatively isolated locations and often inadequate security measures. As technology evolves, so do the tactics of criminals. One of the most damaging vulnerabilities is a hook and chain attack. Like in this example, thieves use a stolen vehicle and tow chains to yank the ATM off its concrete footing and run away with the cash.
They had a staging area down the road where they rigged the truck up with the tow rigging. It looked planned. It was very calculated. They acted very swiftly. It seemed to be a very quick execution.
Steal a truck, chain up an ATM, then drive off.
It's deliberate and targeted to certain ATM makes and models. Almost always involves a stolen vehicle as well.
Mark Thatcher Jr. is the sales manager of Banker Security Safe and Vault. He calls it organized crime, a trend that started in Houston, Texas.
They spread pretty quickly from there, hitting our area in Missouri and Kansas.
St. Louis Metro Police detectives are investigating at least 5 attacks on ATMs in the last month. On May 3rd, a truck dragged an ATM from New York Grill on Gravois. The next night, 2 ATMs were hit at the Soulard Market and another ATM at Lindell Bank in the High Point neighborhood. Exactly 2 weeks later, at the same Lindell Bank, another attack. Police say no money was taken, but the suspect was driving a stolen truck. The latest happened Monday, another ATM at Lindell Bank near Hampton and Chippewa. Detectives say a black SUV drove up, wrapped a chain around the ATM, and pulled the machine apart. Police confirm the criminals got off with cash.
The manufacturers of the ATMs that are targeted have developed blocker kits to try to keep some of these hook and chain attacks from occurring.
Thatcher says these thefts typically happen in less than 2 minutes. This is no new trend. Nearly a year ago, a federal judge sentenced a Houston, Texas man to prison for his role in a string of ATM break-ins. Federal authorities say the 20-year-old drove from Texas to Kansas City and also the Detroit area to carry out the attacks, which included stealing a truck, chaining up an ATM, then forcibly pulling apart the machine. The FBI says he got off with more than $230,000. In St. Louis County, police say they're tracking a slight uptick in ATM break-ins. Officers say these types of crimes are typically committed with a pickup truck, and the target is a standalone ATM. Jordan, Jasmine, usually that truck is stolen.
Wow, and it's such a bold crime, and it's interesting that we're hearing more about this now, so many in a short period of time.
How do we deter and prevent criminals from accessing and stealing ATMs? Meet Banker Security's latest innovation, the MB10. Through-the-wall ATMs and ITMs reduce many of the risk factors involved in remote deployments, and as a result, life safety is the reason for our development of the MB10. Service and replenishment can now be performed without having to worry about vulnerabilities being out in the open and with your back turned to the world. The latest electronic security equipment can provide a 360-degree real-time view of what's going on outside of the building, as well as remote viewing for support by others away from the building. Other electronic security components include cellular backup, hold-up buttons, duress features, access control, tamper sensors, and many more. We all know that ITMs can serve as a virtual branch to test or support markets that may not justify a fully staffed branch. The MB10's robust construction allow for multiple deployments in different markets, so your financial institution can accurately capture where you want to go and build next. The MB10 is another example of our spirit of innovation at Banker Security. For more information, visit our website at bankersecurity.com or give us a call to see how we can help your financial institution.